He wasn't born into widespread fame, yet there was always something unmistakable about him, a calm authority, a grounded strength, a presence that felt steady even in silence. Baris Baktas didn't simply appear on Turkish television as another new face. He built his identity with patience, transforming discipline and quiet determination into one of the most talked about rising careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Baris Baktas was born on February 12, 1997, in Batman, Turkey. Long before scripts and studio lights, he was deeply connected to structure and responsibility. He pursued higher education in economics, showing an analytical side that few associate with the entertainment world. Alongside academics, he developed an interest in music and creative expression, gradually discovering that performance offered something numbers alone could not: emotional communication. His early years were not defined by instant visibility. Instead, he moved steadily, exploring modeling and artistic projects before stepping fully into acting. That breakthrough arrived with his role as Baron Karabey in Cicekleri. The series quickly gained a dedicated following, particularly among international viewers, and his portrayal of a complex, emotionally restrained character captured attention. Through Baron, he conveyed tension, loyalty, pride, and vulnerability without exaggeration, building connection through subtle intensity. What distinguishes Baris Baktas is control. Rather than relying on dramatic outbursts, he often chooses minimal expression, allowing emotion to simmer beneath the surface. This restrained style created strong on-screen chemistry and positioned him as a compelling dramatic lead early in his career. As the series expanded its reach across digital platforms, his popularity grew beyond Turkey. Social media engagement surged, fan communities multiplied, and his name began circulating in discussions about the next generation of Turkish male leads. Yet despite the attention, his progression has remained measured rather than rushed. Off-screen, his image reflects composure and discipline. Fitness and physical conditioning remain part of his routine, reinforcing the structured mindset that shaped his early years. He keeps his private life guarded, sharing limited glimpses rather than constant exposure. That controlled visibility strengthens the mystique surrounding him. His fashion presence leans toward sharp tailoring and understated confidence. Whether appearing at promotional events or in editorial shoots, he projects modern masculinity without excess. Clean lines, neutral tones, and structured silhouettes complement his calm persona. Financially, his rise reflects growing television earnings, brand collaborations, and expanding international visibility through streaming distribution. While still early in his long-term trajectory, his estimated net worth signals steady upward momentum rather than fleeting hype. What sets Baris Baktas apart is quiet ambition. He approaches acting as craft rather than shortcut, gradually refining emotional delivery and screen command. In an industry that often rewards loud visibility, his strength lies in subtle presence. As of 2026, Baris Baktas stands as one of the most promising emerging actors in Turkish television, known for restraint, discipline, and controlled intensity. His journey from a structured academic path to dramatic lead reflects patience, adaptability, and belief in gradual growth. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. She wasn't born into fame, yet there was an unmistakable elegance and intensity about her that set her apart from the very beginning. With striking poise, intelligence, and a commanding screen presence, Cansu Dere didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. She defined a standard, transforming her early success in modeling into one of the most powerful acting careers of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Cansu Dere was born on October 14, 1980, in Ankara, Turkey. Long before television scripts and leading roles, she was known for her striking looks and composure, which led her into the world of modeling. She rose to prominence after competing in beauty pageants and quickly became one of Turkey's most recognizable fashion faces. Modeling taught her control, discipline, and how to command attention without saying a word, skills that would later define her acting style. Her acting journey began in the early 2000s with television appearances that gradually revealed her dramatic potential. However, it was her portrayal of Sila in the hit series Sila that marked a major turning point. The role showcased her emotional depth and ability to portray strength, vulnerability, and moral conflict, turning her into a household name and establishing her as a serious actress rather than just a former model. Rather than staying in safe territory, Cansu consistently chose demanding roles. From the complex psychologist Gülseren in and to the emotionally layered Asya Yilmaz in Sadakatsiz, she proved her mastery of intense psychological drama. In Sadakatsiz, her performance as a betrayed yet resilient woman captivated audiences and sparked widespread discussion, reinforcing her reputation as a powerhouse performer. Cansu's approach to acting is rooted in depth and realism. She gravitates toward characters with inner conflict, moral ambiguity, and emotional weight, refusing to rely on surface-level appeal. This commitment to substance over comfort has allowed her to maintain critical respect and audience loyalty across decades. Off-screen, her public image reflects sophistication and restraint. She is a frequent presence at international fashion events and high-profile campaigns, representing luxury brands with effortless authority while remaining selective about endorsements that align with her image. Her lifestyle mirrors her on-screen strength. Cansu values privacy, balance, and mental focus, deliberately staying away from unnecessary exposure. Although her personal life has often drawn public curiosity, she has consistently maintained firm boundaries, allowing her work to speak louder than speculation. Cansu Dere's influence extends far beyond Turkish television. Her performances have reached global audiences through international broadcasts and streaming platforms, earning her recognition as one of Turkey's most respected and influential actresses. Her estimated net worth reflects long-term success built through leading roles, brand collaborations, and a carefully sustained career. What truly sets her apart is consistency with evolution. From elegant leading lady to psychologically complex roles, Cansu has continuously refined her craft without losing her identity. She embodies control, intelligence, and emotional authority, qualities that resonate deeply with mature audiences. As of 2026, Cansu Dere stands not just as a celebrated actress, but as a benchmark of excellence in Turkish drama, a figure whose career is defined by depth, discipline, and enduring relevance. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.